Hi, I'm Kevin Quigley. Welcome to Tarot Off the Cuff. Jaymi Elford is a consummate tarot reader. She is practical and down to earth. She thinks about tarot, reading techniques, and the cards non-stop.
Hi everyone, welcome to another Tarot Off the Cuff episode. My name is Jaymi Elford and I am the author of Tarot Inspired Life by Llewellyn Books and the Triple Goddess Tarot by Lo Scarabeo. Today's card, drawn from the Triple Goddess Tarot, is the Queen of Cups. Now, when I asked Franco, my artist, to draw this card or design it, I gave him a couple of instructions. I wanted this card to portray a card reader or a psychic, somebody that is connected intuitively, so to their right brain way of thinking. I wanted her to be a person of color and to wear a headscarf. However, I didn't want actual cards on the table, so we went with a crystal ball. I had Franco in many of my cards. I gave him the flexibility to kind of have his own creative freedom in the cards because I think it's fun to collaborate a little bit better with an artist or your partner in designing a complete product. That way they're invested just as much into the art as you are in making an awesome deck or thing happen. So I did want some sort of a headscarf because I wanted some visual interest in the head. Because for a lot of queens, we deal and we see more up in the brain and in the head space rather than below the waist. So we have a crystal ball gazer. There are three main symbols on this. I wanted a large chalice. It is pretty ornate, so when you're able to look at the card really closely, you'll see the awesome details on the screen. You will see the way that they're intently looking and kind of leaning into that crystal ball. That intenseness is kind of a trait amongst many of the queens. And there is some color to the crystal, so it actually looks not necessarily clear like many crystal ball gazers would use, but it's more watery, more flowy. That is a nice detail that Franco added to the card as well. I personally kind of have a love-hate relationship with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Cups, sorry. I love the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Cups, to me, is kind of the opposite of the Queen of Wands, which is probably why she popped into my head there, where Cups, for me, relates to the element of water. It's things that ebb and flow in our lives, just like a tide, if you think about going to the ocean or to your favorite lake that has some sort of movement to it. You'll see the ripples, you'll see the tide, you'll see as boats churn in and out on that body of water, things flow in and out. There is that nice ripple effect. And cups, when I think of the ripple effect in tarot, I think of two main things. I think of relationships, because relationships come and go in our lives, even as early as our childhood, and of course, when we all are at our deathbed, we lose people. So we drop in and out at various stages of our lives. And emotions. Our emotions, especially mine, for those of you that know me, you know that I have an emotional range. Sometimes I can go from 0 to happy in no time flat. Other times I'm down. So I see a lot of that turbulence in the Queen of Cups, where she is a very, very passionate person. Most of the queens really do love intently the suits, not object. I'm saying an object like their cup or their actual wand or that sword or the pentacle, but it's what that object represents. So in this case, cups relate to heart matters. They love their emotions. They love the poetry of being invested in what they do. They also love the people that they care about, or they get upset with them. So for me, the Queen of Cups is all about that ebb and flow and watching and learning where it goes. Sometimes the Queen of Cups can be very, very happy, kind of manic in a way. When she's at the top of her game, she's impressive. She's the life of a party, everybody's best friend. Very, very smart, very good to relate, and everyone's in love with her. But at her bottom, it's like you want to leave her alone, close the doors, Maybe leave her some chocolates or ice cream or presents to kind of help, boost her self-esteem or the negative emotions that she has to get back to kind of normal or happy mode, because when she is depressed or sad, it's like nothing in the world is ever going to change again. So in some cases, when I do see this Queen of Cups come out of the table, I wonder about my client's mood state or the object of their question. Where is that coming from? How are they relating to these emotions or relating to the people who have these kind of turbulent emotions? Sometimes you'll want to know where to gauge. Sometimes you'll want to know where the cycle might flip. So sometimes, like for me, if I'm feeling down and that Queen of Cups comes up and goes, honey, you're a little moody right now. We got to change that. I know at that point that, yeah, I might be wallowing a little bit in the dark times a bit. So I need to figure out, maybe lay an extra card down on top of her to figure out how or what can help me pull myself back up. Other cases, it might be, I'm a little too loud or just a little bit more than I want to be putting out right now. So how can we kind of chill and bring me back to balance? The other perspective that I really enjoy, and the reason why I wanted to choose it for this particular card, is that psychic, intuitive knowings, that mothering of your psychic gifts. I believe that emotions and relationships do help make us more intuitive, help bring out those gifts that we have, whether it's one of the 5 clairs, one for each sense, empathy, or a different type of gift, or knowing that we've been given from the universe, gods, or whatever your pantheon is. The Queen of Cups will help you figure out those gifts and how to use them and nurture them, as well as help you bring them out to other people. So for me, I tend to think of myself as an empath. When I'm in a room full of people, if everybody's really, really happy, that boosts me. I pick up on that energy and I explode with happiness. Conversely, if I'm around people that kind of are in dark places, and even though, let's say, I got another book deal or I've done something really awesome that day, I will pick up on that mood and I'll go boo, just way, way down. So I have to figure out how to make it so I know me and my boundaries and where others people's boundaries and where they are. So I need to really hone in on that. And that's a gift that all the queens can offer us. With the Queen of Cups, she is able to tell us exactly how to master these gifts, how to really become in proper relationship with them, meaning how to treat them as an equal, as a good partner. Some days are better than others. I'm still learning how to control the empathy. It's not easy. Not understanding and knowing where your gifts come from and how you want to dial them up or dial them back is not an easy thing. It's not going to happen overnight. It takes time. But that's why queens don't manifest immediately as well. They also take time. Just like the maiden mother crone pattern happens from birth to death, queens start out as a page and they work their way up through the ranks to become to where they are. And I don't believe in some cases that a queen is going to be the end-all position. In some cases, a queenly type person, and yes, boys, you can be queens, and men, you can be queens too, your personality might push past that queen stage to become a king. You might be able to have full mastery over all your gifts, relationships, your emotions. However, if you decide that you want to stop and be that nurturing aspect of a queen, you can stay there as well. Very rarely in my readings do I look at the court cards, which is what the queen is a part of, the family cards, and some of us, we'd like to call it, do I look at them as actual people? I prefer to look at the energies surrounding them, which is why I talk about queens being nurturing and kings kind of being masters of something, rather than the queen is a person you're going to meet. She might be a bipolar person. No. We all have the tendencies to be bipolar. We all have the tendencies to be masters or better people or childlike. So even though a page might be a young person, a knight might be kind of a junior high through high school through college person, a queen could also be a very young people. I've known some young adults and even some children who are very, very nurturing. It's like you look at them and they tell you things and you're like, yes, mother, I will take better care of myself. Yes, mom, okay, I know I need a nap. Let's go take a nap. So you can actually have a Queen of Cups within you, no matter your gender. To me, it's all about the energy that the card contains rather than the, I'm going to meet somebody. With the Queen of Cups, a lot of people in the past have been a blonde woman between this age and this age. No. It's all about how that energy is and what you reflect. And that's my reading for today. Thank you, and I will see you again.
Hey, this is Kevin.
Hi, this is Nooch.
Thanks for watching.
If you like what you saw, please hit a thumbs up and subscribe. You'll know when new ones are coming. And share with your friends.
We'll see you soon.